It is Wednesday, the 12th of February 2020, approximately 43 minutes gone past 1500 hours. We here once again on Bamaso. I humbly welcome you to Aqua24 Radio. Around here, it is a step in the right direction that we keep reminding ourselves as to what we do here. It also serves the best interest of the very ones who are joining us for the first time. It could be out of curiosity, by recommendation, or by accident. This is where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come around with a very beautiful objective of figuring out how discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts can use that attribute to figure out the best of all ways to deliver that Ghana that we so much want. That is what we come here to do. And when we come here, it's a tough call, I have to be frank with you, because around here we have many of us have been used to that particular way of doing politics where all that we do is we just be pointing fingers at our leaders for not doing what they're supposed to do. That is what many of us have been used to. And it has been ongoing for a very, very long time. But around here, we sat back and we asked ourselves, well, many people are still yet to get a grip of that. We sat back and we asked ourselves, for how long have we been pointing fingers at our leaders, and what has been the outcome out of that? So we then realized that, no, this is not the time of Israelites. That manna fell from heaven to the sky. Manna fell from heaven to the ground. Yes, just by that analysis. Let's put it that way. That is not at that time that we saw manna falling from the sky. That is to say, our leaders, they never got to wherever they are from the sky. They didn't fall from the sky. It is the effort. Okay, well, you voting is an effort as well. It is the effort, the action, the act of me and you putting our thumbprints on the ballot papers that gave them the mandate to rule. Yes. So, even if you don't want to go far in your analysis, you don't want to go too far, you have to come to the understanding that you are part of the reason why they are there. And you being part of the reason as to why they are there, you should take part responsibility to whatever they are doing. You should take part responsibility for whatever they are doing. Well, if you don't start to take part responsibility of whatever they are doing, you would never know which role you have to play in the next election whatsoever, that you would be able to get the very ones who would be putting the interest of our dear nation first. But I tell you what, it is so hard for many of us to accept responsibility. It is so hard, especially when it comes to our political settings. It is so hard for us. And I tell you, our responsibilities lies in our actions and our inactions. Yes, that is our responsibility. It falls in these two categories. And inaction, you see, it may indicate that you are being irresponsible. And an action can also indicate that you are also being irresponsible. equally, an action may present you as a very responsible person, and an inaction can also present you as a very, very irresponsible person. So it's a tough call for all of us who jump on this very unique and beautiful platform. But hey, if some people were able to do it at all cost, you can equally do it. It's just like learning how to drive. Some people learned how to drive within about 6 months. They did their test. In the United Kingdom, they did their theory and their practical test. Just one, bam, they are off. There are some people who may do the practical test, the theory test, 4 times before they will pass, and even when they pass, they for the practicals they may do it several times before they will pass, and some may even put their certificates down past 2 years, and they will have to go and even do the theory once again. After that, they may pass. Now, if they pass, they have passed. They have the driving license. It took them some time, but they have passed. So some people may take about 6 months to be able to get things up and running, getting to know that yes, this is what we have to do at this very moment to change the fortunes of our nation. Some people may take so long in order for them to come to this realization, 2 years and over. Some people have been with us on this very unique platform for a very long time, but they still yet to come to grip. Don't worry, we are there for you, and together, yes, supporting each other in our journey, we will certainly make the difference that we need to be making in order to make that Ghana a beautiful place. As it stands now, we are all, or we seem like traveling in a tunnel where there is no light. Each and every one of us thinks the leader who is at the forefront of the journey should be the light that can lead us to wherever that we are going. Truly, if he does that, it's going to be very simple, because all the very ones that are following will then see the light and walk towards the light. But hey, that is not happening. It's not happening. You are not seeing that. It does not mean you should just sit back and watch things as they are. Wherever that you stand in the tunnel, be the light. Yes, be the light, and as you begin to be the light, you draw people towards you. And that change that you so much want, it begins to what? To come in. These are very simple things that we can all learn. But hey, as I said, some people are so afraid to accept responsibility for the role they play in putting our leadership wherever they find themselves. But around here, we breaking that ice. Yes, we breaking it. If it were to be the Pentecostal churches, we are breaking all that thought. It's a limiting belief. We just want to break that, and we want to come to that understanding, that awareness that we have a role to play, and then from there we figure out what we should be doing in order to make that role that we have to play a success. So if you are joining us for the first time, this is what we do around here. I'm very confident able ones like you are ready for the task ahead. So to that effect, I humbly welcome you. And chia stronko ana kese en koma be biara obi ade wa fidie na to akwanji for radio sampen pensue en eye wukuda February retoso dumienu mama so ne aba no ye ba be to ato adwene afa kwan e betimi afa ma o my Ghana akonim enti fi sampen pensue akwe no ye royal party ntare nyina gba bi ne de maame ti oduza okudie no aye adwuma and eye wukwada no eye question and answers version na wasenka DJ Luchis wo bantem na nko no be ni intro bi ne bibia ba whichever way waba medical intro ni nyina ide be e de amano wo ba be take over right away from here na ononso de owoka ansana ye bia homana tum ama etiefo nyina enso e de o masem musa anase wo manu yi aba no omo de aba kama enti sauti ani said Dr. Zadintu all the way in Roehampton etiani dia nature say Papa Smiley on behalf of myself, on behalf of the entire team, on behalf of DJ Luchis is in the building. Tunchi mu odne kese pa de ma obi bia. I wanted to nanka mbesen de me bono me bonchiremu ewo opotoka sem nanka me bomodi ati me kan ya nso edi but ebre no eye tia me DJ Luchis oso obagina kunya enti ebekwa akutie nyum ba kwa ba anyum ni si ya na DJ Luchis obeti so oka. Yes, my name is DJ Luchis. Yes, I am taking over from Papa Smile. Menko ba bia na enti enyu no ba ya DJ Luchis, over to you.
Lord Sky.
Oh yeah, no, oh love, my love. Nebeke no, obi bata no, adacheta kwa no, nde maduga pya kwa no, obi mara my baby, wanyi sarambada. Ogirugo kwanu mwanyi ge bikotanu imani ge bumadule anya milie obajunu manya imani ge bumadule anya milie obajunu manya you are my everything Kenji the air that I breathe Kenji you that I need Kenji anytime that I see your face, I'm shining close up. Anyhow, when you like Mickey B, I go date you non-stop. And I'm a Susan or you go. Eje go mobodo you go. What a manu. What a killing the boys them. What a jizzy walk ununu. They buyari the girls them. What a manu. What a killing the boys them. What a jizzy walk ununu. They buyari the girls them. Imani ge bumadule. Anya milie. Obajunu manya. Imani ge bumadule. Anya milie. Obajunu manya. You are my everything. Kenji. The air that I breathe. Kenji. You that I need. Kenji. Oh, no. Kenji. You are my everything. Kenji. The air that I breathe. Kenji. You that I need. Kenji. Oh, no. Kenji. Nebeke no. Obi bata no. Adacheta kwa no. Nde maduga pya kwa no. Obi mara my baby. Wanyi sarambada. Ogirugo kwanu mwanyi ge bikotanu imani ge bumadule anya milie obajunu manya imani ge bumadule anya milie obajunu manya you are my everything Kenji the air that I breathe Kenji you that I need Kenji you are my everything, everything. Hold up. Run. Boy, oh baby, hold up.
Good evening once again to everybody listening to Aquantifo Radio. You're welcome to Bamaso. You are listening live to DJ Luchis. I'm stepping in for Papa Smiley. It's kind of a complicated business he's got to attend to. So, MOB Aqua 24 Radio. I'm saying, for 2020, I'm share Dante and Kanye. And say, oh, why not? Nipa de ne ho ateka kra naja aya 24 radio dey nim say tie for the be check kakra because sometimes no na akoni abaye koye banti no e wo ho a o say itimi jatum kakra na nim say mafie pa na ensem bebre na ne wo ho a afi nyame adoma o say itimi de tudwa na itimi hu ne ekoso a ankofo amanso ne ya ankasa ye kro Ghana em say de edi ahim kese pa yare ekoso China coronavirus disease say enya China for nkwa na enya ho susuaso isi a ekase say UK nipa be watwe ye nipa 8 na etimi enya sa yare say anodin pa ye yare a chewa anase enya nchi wo mpo no oje say ye Pemax bi ma o de kata o hwene ne wano nyina asifim. So far, two health workers in the UK now metimi enyasa coronavirus ya edi omoko asamando ntino nyina ebompa say China for no betimi aso anu ye ni all over the world obia betimi aso anu ye na there be a question am busa me ho say wo hwese ne China for musi dili all over the world, every product made in China, iPhones made in China, all other goods, fake goods. Any goods are papa woman in China near no. Now send your musi struggle say omobe so coronavirus yare no na me bisa say anti say na me mfasa ma bi etofa Ghana. Are we ready say betimi attack us disease ya na? Say me was some page be so WhatsApp na enra me hu say nkofo mienu be argument say coronavirus no na so interesting you know ma me pay so much attention say me tia kusi baby ebeko say obaako no e China na baako so e base in Ghana na akoye efeudie say omo pese omo chese ne owo China no na me emphasize ma obetimi kra nya yare ni biewu e na China ni no chese dey bi owo China sisi anu dey eho ye safe na emom province bi e China e fe no Hubei province no eho na Wuhan wa yare ne start ya e fe no ama ye fe no Wuhan coronavirus no eho mom ena sanyame ampata na se ukopie ho dia ene obetimi anya yare ne simple na emom no suspect say Ghana na ye ready say betimi anya sa corona say betimi aso coronavirus yare no because the no nim ne say so bimpo anya coronavirus yare na edi be 2 weeks eye bosom mienu sorry na watwe mienu ansa na yare na start say manifest one ho and we UK so far China for mo be pimo UK na no ye quarantine omo sometimes omo fly omo do omo call somewhere Milton Keynes or baby say ho na omanya dan kese bia ma omo a be quarantine wa for 2 weeks na afi ye hu se wonni yare ni bi ansa na ye jawa mo akọ bia akọ eti da bia me bisa say enti so omo free China besi kotoka wiem hye gina bia wo Ghana no eti say ye quarantine omo for sa 2 weeks no e de hwe say obi mpom fa sa yare wo yi bi emewura Ghana odi bedi oman na wu ana eno ne asema me bisa me ho demo me dim say Tembia no say ja Africa for there you gidi say ye health minister no de name egu akwam mo hwe so mo betimi apekwan bia mo be prevent sa yare na ma mewura Ghana international say assemble ko ho no na uko foreign stories nso am say UK for approve some huge budget bia they ba construct HS2 railway line no I no be free London I chum Birmingham na to aso akọ apa fa Manchester ni Leeds and no the woman say na sika no ano de mom de but at the end of it all no parliament na approve say omo betimi aye that kind of project no na project in the face criticism na samba akwa Boris Johnson kind say or say in the past no and can now omo ancestors and I say great grandfathers omo di kind etna UK has say no they could have invested in faster horses but then they decided to invest in railway lines and until so no decision say obetimi e another railway line and no yet fast and I say much more faster a chain here what was and those amount for criticizing for the because of the budget involved but when him say at the end of it all no say project no we are amount for be home for so kese also because for instance I'm say to see I know what I say you be a person with free landing e ko Birmingham bia no when you for cry 82 minutes when you for cry 82 minutes but when the HS2 project is complete I'm say from London to Birmingham at most 45 minutes now we drew and you know one of the stories are breaky the newspapers the free metro newspapers in London and also Perman John I can see that the 4 Siama and 7 others have been granted 60 million cedis bail. Say we Ghana a former finance minister under the Atamils Professor Atamil ex-president Atamil's administration Kwabena Dufo who was a former finance minister me kaya I'm so I am governor of Bank of Ghana Krada me a social say papa Ukroya na bank bia a friend no Unibank Ghana for bia nim say no mo CCC or more structures all of a sudden ACC da impete Ghana obi anim say oh bank ready it has come to stay and all of a sudden no say ne bank ne see collapse ne and sensama far home buy na at the end of the day them say the no kujina court na the mean who has to see say he has been granted bail and aside 7 others and I'm say sika do 23 so yeah in the region of 60 million Ghana cedis and say Kwabena Dufo pray and happen it the more as him dibia sia. Also there's another man who has criticized Akufo-Addo. He's a professor. His name is Professor Bokpin, and one thing he's saying say the size of Akufo-Addo's government has not reflected in performance. Say me one person be me man no ya adwene papa because initially no so many people criticize the size of the government. Me per se de na me sheda na me ni problem bia na me hu ne se ya to aba ma Akufo-Addo na se ohunu se So we create ministry for evaluation, monitoring and evaluation. We create ministry for parliamentary affairs. We create ministry for railway lines. Na no, and a bebuana manetimi performing effectively there. And yes, so be it. But then we have so far the way things have been done lackadaisically in the country. I mean, the size of government. And then Professor Bokpe Nekano. It has not really reflected in the performance of governance, and menene ya join 100%. Because, for instance, for maybe be to say Ministry for Monitoring and Evaluation, in say Ghana project are elsewhere, no, I bet me within some 2 years, one bet me complete, no, Ghana and sometimes it may come 10 years near that sort of project back home. For example, Sofola interchange. Mekai say it was started President John Ajekum Kufuor Obe free Abenya Sona. Mekai say almost started that kind of project, and it was a big project because now a very necessary. We had traffic and there was Sofola in front of Prempeh College. Extend the aqua quadra so ne subo ne ube chemako sontreso any abrepo chemako bekwa run about down to Konfanochi Teaching Hospital. We had traffic and ne wohwa ne enyas mk20 no. It was a massive project in Kumasi, as so many people were so happy say our project beside me ababekoso. Remember they are so from way back in 2008, almost 30 projects, you know, everybody was so happy, and the number of years and that's why in name senka be 2011 there naka project, you know, every I'm say to Obama President Professor Atamels Ebai Obinyani baby koi at the end of 4 years, you know, ex-president Mahama so by and also Ebetina so 2012 down to 2016. The CMNO Kasei Sofola interchange is still not complete. From 2008 to 2020, 12 good years, the project has still not yet been completed. And Tiana Busame Jose, your fans say will be an investor. Only they on himself buying the 3 years to a certain kind of project. So, maybe I be you crying or baby investor na steady and say, a crime way come to me see hotel or so. And very good. Namia do me who's buying a see ye quine. I know to be in food trophy or into no massage be and can be a bank a quine. And come to me, Nina me bossy be cry nanka. Me fancy me hotel nanka after 3 years, no. Naja, but to me, I start here. Me dey you man me timia wa make kakra. It is such a kind of investor, no. Na wakwa jebosia bi na bia ode asi ni hotel na hotel no sia na for 3 years abetwam 5 years abetwam 8 years abetwam na kwan ba ko ya da so te ho na se enye ya se nipa no aboka wo enti no emra na na do ba na o share bo se ana se oba obe create that ministry say monitoring and evaluation. Me one person be I was so happy, and say me kaya me say Dr. Antonio Akoto say yeah on that ministry nano. Until for now no name say ekoso that Ghana and no na ekoso the size of government has not really reflected to say the Professor Bokpe Nekano, and we are so much interested in person me read a lot about near Professor Nekano na TFO in the kwa dream na yehu baby no person de ko. And I say economist and professor of finance at the University of Ghana, Godfred Bokwe, has stoked the controversy about the size of the current government. According to him, the huge number of government appointees has not resulted in better management of the country's economy. The size of President Nana Akufo-Addo's government has been a topic of debate since 2017, when the appointments was announced in 2017. While the opposition National Democratic Congress has said the size of government was unnecessarily enormous, the government insists its appointees are delivering on their targets and hence improving the fortunes of the country. Last year, President Nana Akufo-Addo's main contender in the 2020 elections, former President John Mahama, challenged the government to reduce the size of his government by about 40 appointees to ensure efficiency. The current administration now has over 110 ministers, at least 20 ministers more than its predecessors appointed. Opening up the matter again, Professor Bokwin said on Joy FM's The Super Morning Show on Wednesday that his assessment of the performance of the current administration does not lend credence to the argument in defense of the huge government size. Dr. Bokwin's comments also follows a forum addressed by the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, in which he scored government high marks for fulfilling most of the 388 manifesto promises the governing MPP made during the 2016 electioneering campaign. Today's forum, held in Kumasi, evaluated the current administration's 3-year performance, comparing it with that of the NDC. In a nutshell, Dr. Bawumia sought to provide data to prove that the MPP has better managed the economy than the NDC did. However, in Prof. Bokwin's view, many reports about Ghana's potential to exponentially achieve rapid economic development show that the achievements being touted by the MPP are not enough, and the NDC's administration should not be the benchmark. Once they are evaluating their own performance, they need to ask themselves whether the size of the government justifies the progress that they have made. And I think the government cannot go into the 2020 elections with this number of ministers, he told Super Morning Show host Daniel Dazi. He urged that government should take a bold decision and downsize. And Prof. Bokwin was pressed further to comment on the president's justification that the size of his government will enable him to implement his vision. The respected economists disagreed. Not at all. Professor Bokwin is not convinced. If I had the opportunity, I would humbly submit to the president that he should take another look at the number of ministers, because it costs us money to run the size of government. Studies have shown that the size of government to a large extent is negatively related to output. So when you increase the size of government, it just holds back further growth. That literature is there to support. If the president wants to have that, we can make it available. I believe other independent people have studies to that extent, Professor Bokwin added. And in case of revenue mobilization, he further went on to say that commenting also revenue mobilization, Prof. Bokwin said the government has failed to expand the country's tax network in a way that will increase revenue in fulfillment with its own aspirations and promises. If you want to know, government itself is to be blamed. Why? Look at the huge exemptions that government grants. It doesn't seem to me that the government is feeling the impact of the low domestic revenue and the effects of that on their ability to deliver on their promises to Ghanaians. He said, according to him, despite the talk about the need to increase the tax net and the huge tax exemptions granted to some entities, nothing has been done. According to him again, the reports that the Ghana Revenue Authority has exceeded its revenue mobilization targets must not be celebrated. We can't talk about all these things without linking it to the corruption in the country, because studies have shown that the country that is corrupt is also inefficient at collecting taxes. So while we are talking about enhancing our revenue envelope through the various measures, we should take a critical look at corruption in this country. The big ticket corruption, the small ticket corruption, all that. Whether we are in Airbus or we are in some excavators, in whatever form, we need to take a drastic decision, and this will require some kind of institutional reform and some level of independence of those institutions, and separate them from political interference. And I want to take this part again. He said that the big ticket corruption, the small ticket corruption, all that, whether we are in Airbus or we are in some excavators, in whatever form, we need to take a drastic decision, and this will require some kind of institutional reform and some level of independence of those institutions, and separate them from political interference. And them say with respect to corruption, as some casino institutional reforms. We've talked about it for so many years, to the extent say the United States President, President Barack Obama, during his visit to Ghana, he said it, that we do not need strong men, but then we need strong institutions in order to be able to run our country. In terms of no, Professor Bokwendi Atoson say, whether we are in an Airbus, I'm saying Airbus scandal, Airbus. So recently, rumors have it, and make us say rumors have it, and I said it's alleged, say ex-president Mahama, na ne ho bom, any excavators here, quite far so here, 500 excavators here, quite far so here, and it's a galamsey all of a sudden. Akoswa to at say, oh, it's a mampenyin si shebo. So be to galamsey ase ne sene galamsey esi ase to at say o man Ghana mu a na Professor Bokwendi all can say if whether you be classifying as a small corruption and as a big corruption, no, you hear major institutional reforms sene be ya betimi deal with issues like this. But then Ghana, as it has always been, no, say they are not for fun same way drones $3 million say they babe monitor galamsey. But see, I am say so many river bodies in Ghana. I mean, a change color. Osha color na you be na beka chose say galamsey be cause we in so no na tifi and as na for baby. So over the years, you know, Ghana Water Company eba abonten beka I say the way galamsey this cost no. If we should continue for the next 20 years, then we may have to import water. And for government to fail on galamsey to the extent say 500 excavators, at me at a time I or share that J Munis a minister no professor the whole bon said dear you up till now. I mean, Ghana is going back and forth. Just say with respect to corruption, no. I mean, any clear-cut decision by the president to fight corruption. I'm saying energy or the Kasafa corruption when he was in opposition, and the energy he's showing at a time or what power, no. To me, I'm saying Emma, in most cases, no, ya na manima guasiama nana Adodo Anka Akufo-Addo president. I'm not happy with respect to kind of offer so handle corruption issues, and I'm sure I'm not the only Ghanaian who is not happy. So many Ghanaians are so very disappointed with respect to corruption issues. Special prosecutor office for now to me make say a white elephant useless, and for so bien was so an office I setting up the taxpayers money funded at the time I home for so bia special prosecutor office de my Mekaya ball Martin Alamisi Kaiser Amidu you born the as a special prosecutor with respect to name tag Ghana for the man as a citizen vigilante, and during the time on one government the NDC government a quite of us so they Wyoming a court fighting those gargantuan corruption. Emma Supreme Court Baba on Timber rule out say it was a great loot and share, and as a matter of fact, Wyoming should refund back the money from the judgment debt. Nasa Ghana for any budget so now Emra Nanado and naming as the special prosecutor sending any CJ, especially sending the Dean Crasitiano Martin Alamisi Kaiser Amidu. Then Rishemuka says, oh, Amidu by dear, oh, and corruption may be out of be out the sea or betra or the why or bet or the Taria no why. Na ebesin ne mean shada who nipa ba could be the office of the special prosecutor no etimi train assessor be away Jessica be and as a way why diboni be why scabia fansa se keta na proyebinti obi ho akwadwam chese da bi da yenka se obi etibe bi no onye boni bia yenkwochene mfa ne nkogina court na emomoma Ghana yenyina eda sori a nsama ekoso yetimi kenkan bi hu niema ekoso no de menim se obi biara o tie me ne me be ya adwen se for now no at least asaka nipa mienu miensa bi de the office of the special prosecutor na ma nka omo ho ahye omo pa yi na nka ebia senka Ghana betimi anya major refund bi kra wo corruption bi a akoso over the years a minim senka man for be bo aban na baso pa yi. But then Ghana as it is no hu ni aban no ye. And also information reaching me they say minority in parliament, they are trying to boycott the 2020 State of the Nation address. Hey Ghana, I'm saying about 2 years because you are some in one way or the other. Na minority no. Sometimes they want to cheap propaganda. Ni na ka ho bi. Because to me boycotting na sa anema no. Obe boycott bibia State of the Nation address there. Boycott to me no me who significance be also. And no cost story anymore. I say the National Democratic Congress MPs are considering a boycott of the State of the Nation address. I Trinity Akane Sona, which is scheduled for Thursday, February 20. The MPs say despite a provision for parliamentarians to receive some 5% of the District Assembly's common fund, the government has failed to release same. Joy News, Joseph Opoku Bako reported from the House on Wednesday morning that the legislators resolved at a minority caucus meeting to give the executive up to Friday to release the monies. In the absence of this, they may not be in the chamber when President Nana Akufo-Addo visits the House to deliver the annual address. Body legislator Samson Ahi says they are convinced the delay in releasing their money is a deliberate and an attempt by the executive to sabotage them ahead of the December general elections. He said although both majority and minority members have not received the monies, it is the minority who are feeling the pain since they have something to show for in their respective constituencies. He said when you are in the majority and the monies are released to the assemblies, you are seen to be working because the MPs have some influence over how they are disbursed, he said. He said the case is different with the minority who must work extra hard to develop their constituency, which the executive is trying to stifle. He told journalists that close to 2 months ago, they released the monies to the district assemblies, but we don't know when they are going to release the MP share. He said the funds are for the last quarter of 2019, which ended in September, stressing the time for the money's release is overdue. Asemo. And TM said there's something and he said some amount to be I say you release my MPs, no. Though minority no majority will be answer can there, but or no when say whilst a majority no or in power there are so many projects be a bet me cry constituency a bet me a benefit. Now in one way or the other no a sideline will be a no minority no constituency. It is a buy now more but they now release this kind of more. State of the Nation address here bebaso somewhere next week, you know. Minority they are threatening to boycott. And no say one story dear him pa ye. And also another story I may say you come ne President Mahama I'm so about Bontia Beka Sembiafa Electoral Commissioner Jane Mensah. I say Jane Mensah will be blamed if election 2020 turns chaotic. Jane Mensah EC will be blamed if election 2020 turns chaotic. The person chance ex-President John Dramani Mahama has cautioned the Electoral Commission against the compilation of a new voters register, reiterating the stance of the coalition against a new voters register. He said the time left for the general election is woefully inadequate to undertake the exercise. Speaking to some Western region fisher folks who paid a courtesy call on him at his cantonment's office on Wednesday, the National Democratic Congress flag bearer said EC chairperson Jean Mensa and her outfit will be held responsible if the country is plunged into turmoil after the 2020 general elections. So if on December 7, 2020, we all go to our polling stations to vote and the machines fail or a lot of people don't find their names and the election doesn't go down well, then what we are going to do? Then what are we going to do? And he further went on to say, that is why we, inter-party resistance against new voters register, are telling Jean Mensa and her outfit that they should be careful. Since the EC petitioned Parliament to approve an amount of 444,846,663 Ghana cedis for the compilation of a new voters register in December 2019, the minority and some other opposition parties have vehemently fought against it. They are unconvinced by the EC's defense for the creation of a new register. This resulted in the formation of inter-party resistance against new voters register, made up of opposition parties including NDC, All People's Congress, popularly called the APC, and the People's National Convention, popularly called as the PNC. They have so far carried out 3 demonstrations in Tamale, Kumasi, and Accra to drum home their point. Commenting on the matter publicly for the first time, Mr. Mahama noted that Ghana has been a peaceful country since it gained independence, and the Commission must ensure that that continues. Before you, Jean Mensa, became Electoral Commission chairperson, this country was peaceful, so don't do anything that will bring chaos. It is not that we, IPRAN, want to just destroy things, by the peace of this country is what is important. We have voted 7 times with the same voters register and everything has gone on well. But why is it that for the 8th time you, the EC, are saying you want to change the biometric voters register? He questioned. That was a question posed by ex-President John Dramani Mahama. In terms of a question of the Jean Mensa, who is the Electoral Commission chairperson, voter register was Ghana used for 7 consecutive elections into the person of China or no together with some parties, APC and PNC, the reason why Chenchana Electoral Commission led by John Mensa say they will have to change the voter register into the all kind of say, in case the country is plunged into chaos during the 2020 elections, or no ex-president John Dramani Mahama, ni all kind of say, or the subordinate na ebebo Electoral Commission chairperson John Mensa. And James said John Dramani Mahama near or no or what for change of the voter register no menim
Bamaso adwen kese
adwen yomo and baumia economist nyina hene vice president of Ghana. Also, we are better managers of the economy. And he's saying that the Bank of Ghana data says it all. Baumia, they all can say they are better managers of the economy, and the data of Bank of Ghana shows. And who runs also Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Baumia has said the management of the local currency, the cedi, over the past 3 years has been one of the best in the country's recent history. His statement, backed by data from the Bank of Ghana, comes in the wake of claims by the opposition National Democratic Congress that the Akufo-Addo administration had failed to manage the cedi. The cedi exchange rate under the MPP from 2017 to 2019 is twice as stable as it was under the NDC during the 2013 to 2016 year. The average depreciation under NDC was 18% compared to 8.7% under President Akufo-Addo, the Vice President stated in Kumasi on Tuesday. Dr. Bawumia, who was addressing the two-day government town hall and resource fair being held at the Great Hall in the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, dismissed suggestions that the NDC were better managers of the economy, particularly the currency. Under the NDC, our currency was depreciating at the speed of Usain Bolt. But under the MPP, we have arrested the rapid depreciation of the cedi. But why does the NDC, in the face of such incontrovertible evidence, keep insisting they can do a better job of managing the cedi? Ladies and gentlemen, it is like you take an exam with somebody and he scores 40% and you score 80% and he's trying to convince people that he knows the subject better than you. In terms of Vice President Bawumia, the handling of the cedi, no. And no, my mother said, "I knew you were Homano, so I'm saying, my mother said, "I'm afana." Hello, Prince. Hello, Prince. Hello, Prince. Hello. Yeah, me too. Yeah. What the better kakra na say my attention ne call my stories no so ntino. Me twa me ni na me say
ebe microphone yeti na say ja obi say newspaper review and so my you hu dey ekoso.
Yeah.
Na and one dey juma de chairman.
And DJ Luchis na di chairman.
Me chiao.
Yo, na me so me jo so pa.
Bibia so what church bibia mama bibia so akokama.
Yeah.
Okay. Na eja papa what trying the nature ana.
Papa obunu mu ase kakra bi na emche so within be na time no.
Ni nyina say Akonfo University the lectures no doso. You know, say new model for old model no see. Enya dia ye lack human resource kwa.
Exactly.
Disciples so only one ya take you over. Na ejuma no so no. Yeah, that will be said it too.
Yeah.
I say, and then so your question answers say what you can simply be a in your penny, Bawumia so no, or Hamsu be a kama, Great Hall. Kumaso.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, now you say, you find a town council, this is the only America, but God, this is open town hall. Town hall, town council, and some of the can be there, you be fascinated, you na you say, it's I said the Bible, no, barrier for them say, and yes, it be a poor acantia. Name of Uncle say, it's Sana, and yes, oh, see, Professor One Hackant, and then one weapon, you know, or say, also, Nakupon so much, now is what they are two in some years. And now I say 1 + 1 a 2, and I say half plus half and a 1.
Yeah.
And I say because half plus half a 2 a date in the money to if not or set conditions be say via the first half no a 1. Hey, that's what can no boom. Now say that about a professor here and lecture no about Bawumia any the number of a year. Ministers on say I did the car for 3 years yeah. Happen and for acting no bias say president in the buy no or Mighty Assistant Kai he was in a hurry so that's it.
Yeah.
Before then so now wabo opposite ruling partner say omo you know ministers endorse about 880 endorse intina kenza ka obadi anke bi ono de nka wakos require be 90 and now be 95 and on say ja oni Nakupon so kodi nkomo no cathedral assembly mu ne wo hwe se de obehia numbers and also the strength numbers into okaso the 90 year dwuma na nye into 1 and 10 no de hye 2017 no na edisha de kabia say nipa no dawson cause we share some of the ministerial portfolios now you bit na kikabum na yekonya regional minister kra for new regions ni na konya minister Edambotwe ebeye minister yenya zongo minister for zongo in inner city and transportation yechim be miensa ye minister for transport and a ministry for transport near aviation ministry and san ye railways so there ho next ho kwa no say yenya miensa ho and kika boma na teachers ade na divide that across you know semitosis semiosis baku cell division nti divide side so bia atmenya adwuma kakra na seja ekabia papa ide won na so that tetika no na the first reshuffle no be kaya dey bizan kaya obeto so that say say e kada kwa no na say obi to so na cha was o kan kwa na me ye no mo so that say and 110 was ada bakoko kan ho na ye 111 and say odi Mustafa odi Sadiq Boniface free Zongo ministry on ko share office of the vice presidency no and odi Mustafa so free ministry of information and on ko share Zongo until benya 111 and no one na ko mo na just 6 regions by you spend almost by 900 million cedis na wo hwe baby ana asroye no say otimu regions no mo hia ne say no mo so mo hia nsuo omu electricity infrastructures na enso omu so no it make him say say infrastructures ni nsano mo no hia dia ene na million na yede koye referendum media say ke bit me the providing na yede ma yisi mu ne Ghana Water Company no ma ye kan bia it is say no ko buy na abanso promise say referendum tim ba na say yes for no yitum na say yetimi say register na obema region bia 20 million cedis according to Dambotwe that's 20 million cedis no or multiply by 6 that 120 million cedis into 120 with the can 900 million spend on referendum and say almost be can say 1 billion plus cedis cry let's ask again no na kebitum that you provide all the amenities any pan no Ghana you endorse so you endorse 30 million na sata me buy and you require say you see we mo we ahwe now so we share 10 regions Ghana na Obiam say across a greater coverage in any the only regional to some because in terms of say be a fair development in any because but other narratives in the Yamin Ukraine even Ashanti region because the second capital region of Ghana no and as Kumasi the second capital of Ghana no Oshe Ashanti region Oshe development what to say it is nothing to write home about that can be so because yes central region any union anymore as a upper west and upper east media and say oh my mukra and you know you can be an edis in beka ho as you otine no peace in Zambia because I say time you referendum last year no e dey ba na what say ya no oti region na say ya no east region na ya Savannah region ni sa other regions ni aka no yeah bibie no e koso and since in America say development is tantamount to new region. So did me what did me can I say?
Yeah, me too say.
Say open development there and so new region baby no. And this is Ghana na kitwe be just about 25,000 miles you know square no. It's almost the same size as United Kingdom no. So say you know you 16 regions. In the 6 regions also no it's going to add to the bureaucracy. You see new regions. I'll see new regional ministers. I'll see new regional you can say security council near there. So that's it. Cause America
Hello Prince. Hello Prince. Hello Prince. I'm say Prince Ahoma no article. I'm say Benjamin, so he has been online. Hello Benjamin.
Hello.
Yeah, me akwaba. Bama so.
I drink kashi.
Nice one.
Say Michia atiefo na Michia onso so.
You be Joseph atiefo so Joseph.
Yeah. You say why excavate presenter 1 as a help as man.
Ne me Mr. P.
Consultant 4 na excavate presenter 1.
Oh
fine. it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, tabra na ebeboa.
Mate, meta papa.
Yeah. Yeah, na who can be about me and want to be about galam say ni ade. The beer meet I can say the way Ghana politics ni here then, and I said the way here politics no. It is not helping the country, but the individuals now power no musam na mo benefit, because there are certain things be we are a babua country no, but politics inti minye. Oh, my TMI do intimate na juma in our politics. You see, oh, just the way I hear politics, because sometimes one also answer NPP first, almost say what NDC think or they think about is power. They don't think about the future or think about any the children. They think about how to win. The same thing is happening. If it's not what we win, Galam say at you see, as a square one, it's going worse. So it's very dangerous. So there are politics no, because I didn't know one crop for is so much involved, and you cannot punish your people there. I didn't ever cause one. So and very sad. Say sometimes this is happening. Oh, indeed. Ghana no, and yezu to abano the bia no. Oh, it's not good. But another thing, so they say now Kamahama talking about J-Mensa register. I think say NDC. Sometimes Okasa Bizozo we MPP na there be. Oh, sometimes this in Bezo womu here political consultant pa. To me chile muno and as my understanding, because in this contest now they are not showing seriousness, because maybe they need kick out ya debate or home ya say me started crimes so who ya see a query register for but who's the way are they come and what or more yarn on bay you have to start preparing. And the 2 years and your manema we are now and voters no who irritate you who hang of fire your man for crabby jowl. Because in Ghana no most of the times we have floating voters. And no decide they go left or right. So and you know say why to 2 near my year. Oh, on to 2 near my year. Ebema floating voters no unya. You have to do something things to win them, which NDC is not ready to do. But that is now more afana or more day kono. It is not helping. Look at what Biomia is doing. Maybe I can say Biomia figures here kofa yi. Senkoko yonko ishemu nanka figures go against him. He will not talk about it. Kobefa before from Friday of a cover. And what he was saying, blah blah, way say time way say, and the first near the no, it wasn't anything to me. Oh yes, but the kind of politics here in Ghana, no, he is doing what he have to do. It is obviously in a very inflation. Look at where he stood, and even a lecture, lecture no, university friends say, who and I say. Intellectual grounds, and these people what they understand or what they speak is a friend is say statistics, now charts, figures, inflation, obi or economy be any your friend is economic indication near the other. Enti baby omo koma kwala omo fa pa chart ne statistics in koho, they go there with different language, and this Oze wakoka sa baby na ube yina no na inflation ya berry and inflation ye say ya you are wasting your time. So NDC for no, I think that they should show up. They bring up because they are very close to election. Your manifesto is not out. How can we digest? And as opposed to the share so thereby we cannot digest it here near the Akotoaba, which no intellectual will vote for you. So enti maybe a kakra mpese make can say a minor get kwan fa so ye politics no, it is not helping national development. Because the concentration is how can I win power? How can I win the next election? But at the way may no matter what, it is the best for the nation and never boy. Because now no and go for come the omo. Obia zu pesca, you say scash from him you could too. It miss assassin and will see Benyan Ketu. Nya asas ye tu kokko agu ye tu magu na ye nsu say chemicals no so say niema say yan kase ni padua ni ade we don't care, but the little money that we will get obi tifie ase betutu amna bese sanwea na ye pon a wanya 50 Ghana and as 100 Ghana obako. So now at the end of it, we'll name the implication that will bring on him or her. So, and he said, ye politics ne ye di ye CNC ye build nation ne ye to tuni ma ye a beboy done what we are doing. Say ye kuya nim ne be ji kuya nim ne ye ji ho achi ye hwan na ye so corrupt hwan na ye friend say less corrupt me ye papa sin we the scan me we akese una we apa those kind of things. So it's not helping anybody. Eti kakra me pese me so me kan so
it's not
question be so
the about miaka no ke university no one ne ya adwuna na one ne nya adwune
say because me ne nya say o de figures ne buy ena figures no so so o system nim in 1998 say ne see ye 1992 say ne see ye sa no afa no aye chat no aye a friend say why chat ne those things statistics figures no the say nyina economists ne ade because economists there obi anu ho a obeye economical year ozimi figures against me no de aba so we project work we find data ne ade na ade no in favor of krana you get some theory to favor you eju ono ba no nim say figures na me de ba na be favor me and what the other can or Jennifer say politics no ye campaign no ye ojina osan make promise say we are going to do this for you. And I'm trying to on by my point I'm trying to let our brothers more in this mono was what moti ase say politics campaign na asase no and this omo na no mo ka say the okoye no entro no akojutwa and na your friend is say inflation the berry inflation cost to an there. You are deceiving yourself because no intellectuals ne kasai and intellectuals and so they do more tias here figures charts and every is a proof near the other. So and the obio economy be and you say this is the indication shows that it's going here, the indication shows that this is good. So onka say but we come akwala so okoye compare or the different message never call enti we say woti ase say ba bi okogina ye no de na de oye no no campaign oye he want to explain to the intellectuals that they are doing something which the figures also prove him right. So and is also bet me a figures now also the favor now the aba also that is how economics is obi any wrong in economics. So the way you explain it, bit my explaining for left, also bit my explaining for right. So and he said, who undergrading the owner will coach you control. You are worrying yourself. See, that's what I may say. Our brothers in NDC, you know, Omotia Siena, they better do certain things, or more upgrade you or more friends, a political, thoughts. No?
Okay, all right.
But what is their mention as it?
Yeah, Martina, what you say?
Yeah, because also, you know, no assassin, a BAC, a mammo. Free Wi-Fi for tertiary and one. Oh, senti education sector and then what you was at you so was I renew you have to sometimes you have to come out with ideas. That is what I know now. Bet me they renew about so. but untimi nka say na wanye galamsey ye wanye galamsey wo maba abeji galamsey aye enti yensan sisa yenfa amemo ni san na hye wonsa. No intellectual will do that. You have to prove him say maybe met me say me now asan on so beji wadi. So enti em say NDC for the need to be a politically more consultancy.
Benjamin,
because the omo ye no I don't know. Me who omo touches ni say more challenging.
Hello Benjamin, what you make?
Me too ko.
Em say o ka bibi say na one intellectuals na ekasa.
Yeah.
And no say or get it down to the market so or kwanya obefa so obeka no.
Yeah.
Na
who is call so or the obeko.
Who say is it right? Not just say I say ya na da bisa o.
I say me di kan ka kire o say politics na here in Ghana no. It is not gearing to national development. How they can win the power or how they can retain. Oh, they are saying. And you know, tactics are be used to be winning. No, you should win. That is what is going happening. But we know to what so set figures or the buy or the aba 19. Sometimes we know how a friend say inflation is amount for to me a year, but nobody will. For instance, yes, we more a Eurobond recently. They got one of the highest people look at the figures. They look at the inflation and near cost. Oh no, a friend is most of the people are more going for that thing. No? They don't look at the agitations you are doing in the country, but they look at the figures. The figures might be wrong, but that is what is accepted. So, and you know, the debate me intellectual and as me economist. How person we can't some convincing me. You can't come and tell me say you can't come with a phrase say propagandas and fabricated stories, but with figures, facts. Be what chat no. This is this in 1999. They say 92. Okay, Tiba form no because of this that. Yes, now we are talking economics. So, enti baby okojina ene no ne ade okoye ene die. So oka say ube na no now because the inflation there you very inflation. You have to also talk to these people. And you see a come we go there with this different language. See about university grounds near the your meeting intellectuals we go there with different languages. So they say or sometimes when you go to some political platforms, this one as a radio station, propaganda, but baby, propaganda never working. So it's all about charging cash and I'm phone say yes, you are talking what is right.
Not to say on to say politicians over the years, I mean, with respect to economy, Rebecca said depreciation abasoro from but say in our pockets and I say in our daily lives, say inflation about for more, say depreciation, say cost say about for more, who say yeah ordinary people no you ensure that any significant change be.
Of course. Yen who say bibia sesan sometimes okay obi bo say bibia sesan na problem say ne bia no be or unemployed and when you're adwuma who say bibia but in the general sense no yes in a country recently on say the Ghana cedi is one of the higher but as yet here you so and so I didn't know the records is showing. And he always like that. Didn't he say, or economies are based on it to make his point. May always know most of the times not the inflation, any exchange rate year politics, any petrol prices year politics, they are necessary. Because these things no, if you are lucky, it work well for you. But we know that sometimes they can do certain economic factors to make it, to change the figures. Yes. It me pumping in money to change the figures and all kind of things. We know say it's possible. but sometimes no me who say what the year politics are because I remember na you say means me buy na you say me who the sense in it so what you say but the me person me chen say baby okojina e kasa no asa kasa o de ko ho no enye wrong kasa in politically no politics no or play according to the rules so or play according to the rules. It is a politically no one so ye opposition now so person or china now so person or counter you also go do likewise. It is a over and son will say aina ye bottom inflation cost so water excuse say obi or economist and economics professor or take a friend is say tech no or no he will not speak that language. Yeah.
Now who say economics professor now also or no so ultimate digest say assembly who say bia or say inflation above form or see
I think the economic professor no also so all cast or make cast as here also become the same thing. And you know, in other words, no so two about or one vote. Keep quiet. Or two about or one vote. And to what conventional? A common professor be of free Nigeria by assembly no be kind. Oh, and some on say on also pick in fast from internet no be kind. You see, and he or no grow a outsider no. Also be kind. Say oh we Ghana is this. And so yeah team man is here bre. But over time look as if say and you make koyipa. So and he say this person or two about what we need no. And the all come akwala now so the other corner no now I cannot their corner no so what I say
therefore no who is an intellectual
who is an intellectual say intellectual they say it's a one is a guahodo say ebia obi a wonim die wo bibi ho say about economics are obi a wonim die or acquire knowledge in those things no home and this bia and they say also oye oditia haban na wonim die wo ho we can also as well qualify you as an intellectual in that field. That is for my understanding.
Because see subie man come never jipa because any also be titia habaya in that sense.
Say do me just say
so be titia habaya ko herbalist.
Obi a wonim die e wo bibi ho. Like who wonim die like what knowledge, deep knowledge in economies are. Bit as you are economic intellectual. And so oh ye herbalist who wonim die pa o so azonzo we intellectual e wo. What the tia by now nim the no was sure a friend say intellectual or
and you know say if the knowledge is different from reality and no qualified to be an intellectual now.
Okay, I think that you are not getting my point so well. The knowledge is on say economists my kakra. And when we are debating and as we are talking about things that pertain to economics. Obia or babia the point of befa. Recently now there was an issue be say new prime minister be Obafela don't say obeti educate obeti working hours so.
Yeah.
Na aye. And now maybe some enough voices. So what do you think? Because all of it we knew say the working force never form. And if I do more human, ever form. And now, more benefits, social benefits, ever so, no more dozen. Oh, and there be pension scheme, no, him, and I say, social benefits for the future, no, I hear M1. Oh, and this was also better, you know, a bemana a day. About for more. So, and the M1. And now, maybe so be good because say yet me enya ye ahumi bebre betimi ya adwuma well near Tuaka. Obi back also say it's not good. Obi they all of them they give a good point. They give very good point from economical point of view. So that is the debate. And in economics, no, most of the times, no, you are not wrong, but how you explain your points. So, and he said, "Abia say question, we say teacher need to say this question." Now the father say, "Yeah," by saying me hunu now the tutuwa. On my kill wrong. Also, can say yeah, say na hunu say now on my kill wrong. So, and he, how you explain your things, and he say lecture now koye no, or the figures no the koye no. If the figures are right, definitely that is it, and there is nothing. You can, but the embra from say and I'm can say makwala issue. A hono na reality ni ye adwuma. Ye me to enam enra and then me buy ya tum. A hono na reality ni ye dey ye adwuma. Enti ye hono nso no you find a way to explain to me DNT this is happening. But when we come to this book law ni diana. So we talk about these figures, inflation,
Benjamin.
Rate, any other day.
I'm say I woke bibi. No one say makola hono. A hono na reality no ye adwuma.
Yeah. Say hono maybe no. Say makola hono.
Ye market woman no.
Ye who your friend is ye nim figures. Ye the mu school na mu ko yankobi. Ye bi nim say ene ade no yate so. Anaze me ko ya man bibiri.
It's who is all money real intellectuals.
Well.
Because they will say or buy no say I didn't a book swati 40% say but we come market but they also I can book
on say
internet society and to do afan sa
on say book mu so no na ye de adwumo so okopabosi a omokopabosi a se Ghana ekopabosi a ye be ko book nim. Every no that is say which they got the highest in their history according to them. So at the end in the basa, it's because of the economic indications. And who is the right and as a who but to them no say they are able to enjoy from there. So be an investor, no person about country move, not the BB iskabeshimwa. O mama kora mebusa wo. But obeko sometimes we go to the internet and search. Anyone who say okay, the economic indication here adwuma. A cost so favorable. And that is the book aspect no. So oko consultant wo, na consultant on two for about me person me co invest wo ha. That is where you get your figures. No bako figures akoye adwuma. Na or the amount na afi wonso the scanner call. You see how it works. And a different word altogether.
Okay, all right. And I'm say Benjamin ka ho me so kakra ma me anya Benjamin online so am pese. Hello Benjamin sir.
Again, Cassia.
Bamaso. Oh, man, come for what my drink.
Me too, catch it.
Look at me too.
I was very Kogana, also have a son in his place. Into the account, I could consider. As
a result of complicated business. Ma. And near my Yikaka.
I see. You are welcome back.
Thank you very much.
I abandoned and Pedam Bob one Kakra.
Okay.
Okam Makola, you know. Oh, say we are politician and also any intellectual. To say Okano. It depends on the people who address one level of education and level of understanding. They use whole language, you know, to express your ideas, you know. We are professor now, lecture elementary school for you use Southern English. Uncle use Latin words and Cassia to frighten them. Uko University, natural addressing university students are also our language we use. If you are talking to your own curriculum, also we use the same language. Now, Uko Makola Swan, so we use language on better because a professor, the Mamudu Baumioko Makora Nyokasa. Or maybe so on there, more hey, more from my hin or Oko secondary school. If you are Obenya Pabe 10 and 15. No, see now, before I ever ban no 12 school fees. was in your interest fees. This is also interest fees. Moniama Mutraining, tomatoes in a year mutrain, and for Namunia, answer everybody. Also, you can find out water. This is a following a commandant. Oh, who can in the language of a class amount. Oh, no, you saw the inflation figure. We call inflation figure 7% on class. You use the data no for intellectuals or who use for research in the what compile or into saying this if you know different data on some family moto market in you. Oh, but we know what is in the system. On your or compare figures, your institutions or compare figures, no quote. The inflation is 7%. The interest rate 15% on this, that. Into opposition for no conflicting figures. I don't know that, but though you are lying. Inflation, according to Bureau of Statistics, 10% and now 12%. This is how we argue. Never can try the man is lying now. You yourself, you don't know what you are talking about. You can't convince me to vote for you. That's the American.
Yeah, I say.
To Makolan Okoha, a language so you should be shown, or the idea, what I say. Oh, since you are not a crab body for Ivory Coast, and if I'm got of body here, also will be a cogo, so a boo, so and so, on Ivory Coast to be on a fish, and if I'm out of fish, I did fish in the work or so, and now so I did. Oh, then you are talking to them in their own language to understand you. This is how I want to come into the address that situation.
Now, you my own question. Also, can be about an intellectual. Who say an intellectual can also lie? Because I'm saying
if you lie, you'll be found out. Audience, who say you are lying or you are not lying.
Because
audience say no casano. Say you are not the only intellectual in the system.
Also, Germans are somewhere in December. No, also see no a depreciative what you say. But I'm saying after Christmas, ne TC January mono, and who say after CD no appreciate against the dollar. I hear about Miaka be say in the whole world. CD no pa na appreciate against the dollar 3.4% in January. And who say uja ade no want me anso ade no mu na ade ni depreciate akọ some level bi na afi no afi na all try to
it depends on the demand of the market, Ghana ha no around this time no bi ankoto ade from Bochi we go kotoba bi anto, but from November, October, December no obiara kofa niam fabrichira obabotum aton onya profit. The demand for goods, foreign goods, higher. That's why there's a demand on the dollars, be dollars.
Maybe when they say during that time, when they say as people of Ghana, no, during that time, no, say you measure you see, no. And at a time, will be
offer the normal situation. December in a normal situation. The demand outstripped the supply. Obia penyama koto ebuchi. Obia there's a rush.
And I make us say over the years, over the years,
city will depreciate.
Yeah, over the years, that's how it has always been. Obia,
if you find the average, probably they are talking about the average, if I find the average in India, now then I normal because you find them. Let me give you an example. There, Kufuoko, not cities, dollar is $1 is I think 2 cities and now 1 city. Now when you between $1 4 cities.
Baumia figures or the mine.
Remember me are saying $1 to the 4 cities. I Kufu number 5 Into Mahama no period no. The city depreciated the difference in the 1 to 4 3 over 1 times 100. 300% depreciation. Now when you see the over and over fund, you find over 4 cities. let's say 5 cities here. The difference is only 1 city. So it's 1 city over 4 cities times 100, which is 25%.
Okay.
This is how we work the thing as economists, this is how we work it.
All right.
Eh?
Okay.
Chat is what can I say? Any other question?
Yeah. I'm saying, per explanation, me very okay, to be honest.
Because your economists in the I know work on them all figures, no. Over final at the 1 city to 1 city. Over few 1 city to 4. So depreciation, at the 300%. We should be final 4, about 5. Different is 1 over 4, no, times 100, 25%. So who is doing better? What banner when we buy now? What from Crawford over 120,000 for almost 3 years? You pay only 3 months. 3 months they to me 12. We also about over 12 scanning now. Who is doing better? Arrears no about 12. Who is doing better? Urban unemployment graduates almost 100,000. Even though the pay is not good, almost 700, who is doing better? These are some of the things you use to measure the success of the economy,
And another question, person Busa say, assuming there was no economist, and I said assuming there was no economist, how would you measure the finance in the standard of the living people?
Oh, the people themselves will tell. Because yesterday now, all upper water now for transport, or use for an price was emphasis 10p. Since I wouldn't want to what producer do a command price now about 5p. Oh, purchase ordinary citizen, my situation is better than before. This is how we measure it.
Previously,
in Ghana, who to school fees? Who to school fees? Who to school fees? By 300 cities. Since you want to school fees to cry. If we are crying on your scan, to money go fee or TTF or the running since you are school free. This is how you measure it. Into what your own personal, experience. Which economy is better? Which one is running the economy better?
But Germans are always sure say in Ghana, no, you book economics and reflect in our market.
In China, I can't a ordinary money perspective, so far as the economy is concerned, no. Economy is concerned. They war or they deal with the planning in interaction with foreign countries. Idea of investors. Into what personally, before we acquired a young school, no crime. We have a way of measuring the economy, no. Titini young school, no. Never we have the Aqua market, Nakona, you enter. That's I never know where the mentor. No, about an arm or I did what you do, and also I send a coto.
And the Germans, I assume you say, oh, Fred will be a Ghana, Obey advice and say, more listening to the figures given by Baumia on how the government has performed. And I say, advice by Adbemo be a Ghana, say, pay Baumia lecture now, the mine figures now, or they mine. Advice by Adbemo be a Ghana because oh no, be a Ghana, be a Kasa. I'm saying, Obian, how impact of their politicians in the book. Any day-to-day life, no Ghana for him feeling is how.
Ghana for no, a lot of them are playing ostrich. Politicians, no. In fact, the country is divided into two. At the cross of young man and no actually being. Oh, Papa Crow, Cadania Papa. And to your economy ever fight. na che ko hospital free access to hospital ye wo Brasta line ships are okofa nema o gene ayima ye wo airline ye wo railways ni nyina egu.
Okay.
And the same people we vote for them. About destroy nema from the hotels ye wo watunton hotels no why ya don't see being shining. We say vote for them.
Yeah.
We still vote for them. Even though they have destroyed the economy, no, we still vote for them. Ordinary man, you know why we vote for them? Because what turn now in Scano? No, the Kakra bro. Election time is no that match is more that bro. Never vote man. Oh, they play on our ignorance, illiteracy. Oh, Nipakura comedian, or did they bro? I in Coco. As one shed them for 1 week, a more is banned. They could boo and say a bro, a bro. There's a good form. Alcohol knows which they want to feed.
Okay.
Sana politicians, you know. Why you hen? Tell me no I discard brain. Oh, Penfuno no to Karamon. Why are they? Then they come and get more money from the system. Even though they have destroyed. Don't you be a Maramo Ghana 1970s to the end in a full employment. A Gumabu factories, 400 factories. There were service industries, hotels, a huge Mabenabi, Ninegu. How do you get job to do? Kingsway, Kura one kind, Kingsway offer secondary school for now, a euphony, girls and I one local, UTC, one local, GNTC, one local. No, I can confer good street him, don't cotton. Ever man who the Mazi or ever, I don't know whether you travel outside UK. They who don't call for Carco is a chill or Tinton. I brought what shut down Mass and Spencer and ID. Have you seen that before?
No.
Near a transport system, OSA. I could do more for what you call. You know what on? They will land the cry, that's the train fashion. One could turn as scrap.
And the Germans are who is a radar, no, Sanya man and was a Ghana for she. No more than.
And I'm going to tell me this one, Ghana for no or to Abano, tell me this one. She kind of will not quite illegal, you know. No, that could bribe one, no, I sound to Amon. This is where we are standing now. Until all that we need now is education. Because, I said, we can chat, I say. Next time, some etas said, Nipakra or Tunton Railways now. I also now, a Brasta line and Nemanemano. Who want to money be him? Who is that over to Amano? You never vote for that person. But you Nipakra system will come in. Oh, Obano Abamos Kakakra. Now, what man? Almost no Atraman. Oh, Scan, what I mess up. Okay, from 1982 up to 2017 January. I want to be the president. A friend and Sujan, friend and
Jerry Rollins.
PNDC no on father no. What we do no one baby him. On your Kufo wasn't he with PNDC. Kufo fish no one farmer Tamils wasn't with PNDC. Mahama wasn't with PNDC. One vice president in our with PNDC. When you know the same group, what's in your man? They are still there. Until if you want to turn the economy to a better year, they won't appreciate it. All that they are trying to do is to fight for power to come and mismanage for their own interests.
And in that case, so assume it's all through be Ghana now on man advice when now
oh well as best I'm the man I'm win advice I'm the man I'm not catch you then you Ghana wish no one not turning such people don't vote for them for that person anything powerful then you wish if you talk radio call Kumasi to Accra. Railways, you know, when you'll be about perfection for. I remember that what I'm saying. There's 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Train could do Takwa the whole town. We'll be crowd win. Almost below 40, no be who train that. the whole town came to have a look at the train. Election time, who is going to one or what woman?
But a German sound who say a right to say Ghana over the years and companies are collapsing. Emra, it's a decided say a revamp those companies now. Yeah, I'm going to the root matter as to near my course of my company no. A scene it as an as a my company no gui. Nanka in case be a kitash shebbing poco so baby. Ya penny panacha kwanya panishano because when them say crime has no expiry date. Dan say because railway sector yeah revamp just like that. The moment cry fast so my railway sector and collapse no. I buy no so uncle. And no answer.
Then you make an market from 82 hours. The same people have been running the economy no. It's not saying 3 years ago and a Kufa Dubai. Now one man cannot fight a crowd. No, the field of justice grants slowly. It takes some time. Before 3 years ago, the same people are mess up. The same people are running and they are protecting themselves. Kufuor Motona, the offend them Vodafone, Ghana Telecom. Sika Vodafone Union says here. Sika Union a day. Telephone Union a day. Oyan was into pounds, no so called. The Kufuor was with PNDC. So you be on your idea or idea for interest for the nation. And to buy na you change the management, a train coffee, another man coffee more run. Need to on cow. Now work with generative wealth in employment for the people. Won't turn for 100 years. What said done? Oh, yeah. They say, Aquatia. I don't know whether you heard the story of Aquatia mines. At Aquatia mines on feet. Hello?
Matia Aquatia mines.
I offend and Mahama no turn 17 million.
Mahama $17 million.
It'll be the 200 million by 1 year. 70 because you can't to a bribe. 70 million or more can it be? You can't only 10% of the 70 million on kind of 1 year. 1 year. Nancy and a matter that was what could take over. Government take over as a abuse one what take over from an importer. They mess up machines over 2 ton. What ton down assassin for themselves. At the disadvantage of the ordinary person. You the TC to but down, hospital are running down. They don't care. How can a hairdresser, only a lawyer, citizen lawyer, quite election, hairdresser and OBT, because of what they suffered. No vote to my hairdresser no against Papa offending. Not a lawyer, no.
All right, I'm saying, what make you point in my human so I should cry, you know.
Okay. If there's a chance, I must have a beer.
Mate, all right.
Because a creation.
Okay. You know, I'm saying, my main friend, James, Bamaso. Ajachum.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. I didn't have a question.
Bamaso.
What are you talking about? Well, I've been kissing. Yeah, I was forgetting myself. Sorry. Yeah, I've been kissing. Yeah.
I don't know to say.
Sorry?
Abrabom to say.
Nyamiadon. Oh, yes, I'm also aware.
Yes,
I think, I've got a question for you. I think you are the guy, a few months ago, we'll run in the show now. I think you interviewed me in reference to my boss, Jacob Asaya boy, yeah?
Yeah.
Was that you?
Yeah, I was the one.
I think you asked me a specific question, which I've cross-checked with him. Say, Moscow platform, Katachi platform, called Uniso.
Yeah.
Or see, and also, or see what was specifically say, why is he not on his Moscow platform. I say, oh, that be also. Nti minya me tea say one ban I'm sure me say obi me say ya hwe so bi me busa no
Okay.
because me say also
Okay. All right.
oh bi a wona nhunu ye dia bi a wo hwe so
Matse me cross check in my head.
me busa no can say at least that's your alma mater we menya blog vote or was it definitely
Bounce enya wo so bia ne se obi wo ha wo so but hu so a comment on ka bibia ma eno no sa no o so obi hu se wo so o say sometimes obetimi no obi awo a certain platform but on carry so because for instance I mean him say MP for Subi Eugene me we fin phone name no him say Eugene or say Entry or something else. So recently I can be a page no so am obi who say Eugene na be cry nim cry say oye boy but or can be or introduce no ho say honorable Eugene or say MP for Subi oh na man for any etwetwen komo kakra nti no say no in fact obi nim a so on the message chain nti no go ha our platform no so to say na work no but sometimes you know there are some issues go ha ke be pese ko be can be nanka wa introduce no ho nanka me din na ko chire kakra yeah
I get it. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Then somebody no.
Na dem say Baumia or say we are better managers of the economy with respect to data from Bank of Ghana. It's a no common.
Oh no, okay. That's all they were better. Now, how can you speak for everybody else? The man on the ground is suffering, has been suffering and continuously suffering. And he, will be telling only the yes, of course, he's in government, so he's better off.
But
the majority,
or kind of my figures, let me say figures, not the mine, or the
what is it? How many people in Ghana understand these figures? He's only playing to the gallery. He understands the figures. We want to free more. How many Ghana? 30 million people. How many of us? How many people actually listen to him cry? They are all kind of about social media. How many people are on social media out of the 30 million? Mami fu a good jom, will come and no power. Kumasi jom, Makola jom, whatever jom. Then the woman fulfill sorry ben or 9. What joma? I call about 6. I feel over here. I mean, you know it. I mean, there by we can't cry now. They are watching. So by we are talking to a very small section of people like you and I, the few educated ones. That is what it is. And who, as a media person, sitting behind the console, you should be, punching holes. Baumia went to Kumasi yesterday. I was in Kumasi myself. Maybe I'm not paid 2 years. He went to the KM University, KM UST.
Yeah, I'm saying great
order. How many people were there? Selected people. Few are him for only few. I mean, Mami for a teacher, woman kaya you almost saw one name, Kajit almost saw one name. Woman take class at Baumia was in Kumasi. They don't even up to now. She said, what's the time? 5:34. Woman named class. Nania Bri was on the Miyama Obenya 2 seasons. Yakoto Abitiedi. That is what it's bread and butter issues. It's only few people, and you people like you and I, you could your mobile phone, your Timinyaska, and to internet to go so to see what Baumia said. As 1% of the 30 million populations.
On that note, say no, me no Namiadum, say it me digest issues about me. I can't who say do kind no cry, and I say no cry, and I say host maybe over poncho and then no kind.
Then okay, but this what can I say? We are better off. Me to Kumasi, it's a boutique to Ghana. I'm not. Maybe well I can afford anything that I want, but. Sometimes I'm reading the larger majority and say, how many people can live maybe lifestyle? Maybe lifestyle being about me. You're not so crazy. So I really sympathize with a lot of people. How they live. Now people are sleeping thousands of hundreds of thousands at Dabonte. Somehow we are on Dabonte. But we lives in a mansion, air conditioned house. The toilet, the bathroom got air conditioning. The weather is very hot this time of year. People are sweating, mosquitoes all over the place. But Umia is not being bitten by mosquitoes.
But
it's a good food. Very few. The affluent people.
A banner outside Hona, say beer, a better take it time and Sunday beer. What to me the impact no. Ghana realizing the impact, because no take over just in 2017. And the more double and saying is those other issues now. Okay, say be a gradually economic indicators no you good. GDP grow, inflation ever from near there. There be a time then you better realize it, the real impact in our lives.
You're singing this tune. What be the 4th year year? Year number 4. Now time baby, so baby you're two about for 4 years. That's all. It's 4 years. 4 years ago I wouldn't be able to see. And people who were sleeping before he came are still sleeping outside. And I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of people all over the country.
And so that you want to say 4 years and enough say thousands of people no more sleepy outside. Okay, a bit me or more well to do now.
Me, I am in one. First of all, look at the size of the bureaucracy. Look at the size of government. Yenisika, Nana do what say. Ghana ye mobo do yetisika so ti aye mobo. Say mu to mamia. Me be sise niema. Me first can in say me boto. That is one another so pre-2016. He made the other party so incompetent. So, and people were suffering. So they voted for him, thinking and hoping. He promised them, said, their lifestyle is going to change. Yes, and people, I'm a human being, you're a human being. You live in London, I've lived in London 50 years. Me free of Ghana, better Ghana. People who were not working before that time are still not working. So tell me, I mean, you've got needs and consumption. We are toddler. We are the toddler. Now we are no one school class 1, class 2. We middle school, primary school, middle school, or secondary school. If you go to whatever, you can then progress to university, whatever. After that, you come into the real world to find a job. And people have been sitting at home for more than 5-6 years without a job, and yet they hold a degree, university degree. So what are you telling me?
Now, that you who say ebi so and who say more inherited government will leave a lot behind. We had a number of graduates or more fee crana I am for more nurse for I am for teacher for I am for more much the about 2 years. More salary in arrears. Who's a problem no doors to the extent that within 4 years, on to me and yet anything significant. It be a bit take time. Because if you as a GDP no so am gra, you just can the BS factories. Because it be so a step by step process.
Step by step progress.
Yeah, because me no name him say oba or inherited teacher for much that dey bu ha 2 years, it be 1 year. Into an kada nurse for a tifie. So because oba at least or the napko aba em say ni na wan kan at least 100,000 direct jobs.
No, napko, what is napko? What is the napko? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, me the crop.
What it is?
Yeah.
Napko so what if you na ya found work was be na bosu amount 700?
Yeah, 700 cedis.
You know what 700 cedis does? It does nothing. When if I trot from baby out here to the place I am, we almost see a friend in napko. Now they are so they would be top of one say on to idea. So what you ma no papa fear one but won't be hide that. You cannot rent a place. Meanwhile, be away as I depend so being where we invest. Would find around say we invest now about 23, 24. Now what 3 4 years. They say we about 28 or 30. And another amount that could last year. They say we about 30, 31. Near about 700 cities. And the Ghana so your pensionable age will be 60. Now, so we die at age 60. You are supposed to go build a pension. We like me, I built my pension into feeling. And now Ghana it's so pathetic. Say, what do you bear 30, 32 per annum? You haven't contributed into the pension pot because we need that. And very soon another bear less than 30 years in front of you, you are hitting 60. To at age 60, your pension is peanuts. You cannot buy anything. When it's stress is we couldn't be partying we are required to be in hospital because young country drew be no anything. And you also from age 60, so not naturally the whole physiology of any human being, your immune system has begun to drop. At that time, then any slight yariya can attack you because your immune system is broken down. We need defenses. We have you. When your headache go one year, now we call you grave. Because you cannot afford the quality Medicare. So therefore, many people in Ghana, the young people in Ghana, are fast, very, very fast, predeceasing the elders. What did the say? And Kola, can you put say science of what say and say? There's so much advancement in society, in the world. They say people, if you live in an affluent society, people are living longer because there's good food, good medication to take care of you, good lifestyle for people to live into their late 80s, 90s. That is not the case here. The younger ones, that is a fact. That is the youthful population, you know. One won't be able more. Let's say 60, 70 years ago. And this is very dangerous. This is bad because the fundamentals in here are so weak. They are not able to eat well. One would be out of frustration. Many of them without jobs, you know. There are more than 50 different bitters here at Tunton, and it's openly advertised in all radio stations. They are drinking and people are dying at 33, 24, 46, and you're rare to see the youthful population. Most of them cannot hit 50 years. Then they are gone. This is bad. You build a nation with a youthful population. The future belongs to them. But the future belongs because in Pennyformi, impossible for them to live a good quality life. So they are dying very, very fast. Now, meaning, sir, I drink all these social groups. Now, the past 4 years, the first time in Ghana, almost, next in 2 weeks, maybe 63 years, we have the largest balloon government. Ministers inquire 123 unprecedented in Ghana. Everybody draws a monthly salary, all the allowances, the VAT government car, VAT, one costs $120,000 US dollars, the VAT government bungalow, one must have ex gratia. He said thousands. Now, what can be said necessary? You go to one-year school, you decide to go to health, into nursing, you train for about 3 or 4 years. That shows that you bandage, assist a doctor. Now, I bet better 5-6 years. You course your nursing school now is gone. Moment we're lucky, you're posting to any hospital. Seriously, they are not going to take you through to a fresh orientation. Straight away, you are on the job. I'm sure I can tell you they are going to make a lot of mistakes in people's lives. Wrong medication, they are going to kill a lot of people. And it's not your fault. It's the leadership. Who call nursing college? Who call CIDPA? So we body by. We preserve life. No, I have 3, 4, 5, whatever years. The Okosiani, the body by. It's gone. I cake. At the time when you better throw into a hospital, it's common sense. You are just going to kill people. Not deliberate, but at the Oceanic now, the right thing, you are most likely to make a lot of mistakes. And Ghana cloning society, nobody cares. Because all these political classes that have so many less than 2%, they don't go to Konfanochi and now Kolebu. They fly to London for the American treatment. So they don't care. I am saying is that the point I'm making is that the size of government is unnecessarily huge. And they are not doing anything. One of them is a minister for sanitation. Yes.
I'm saying me person stay within the Baomiakan. So person stay within economics. And say I know or say right now on the topic or say we are better managers of the economy as a result of our Bank of Ghana data. So into a honor and me person it may be a sense argument on. Nanka yeshwe se ne all can say no cra na say no cra. With respect to MPs and say ministers are more doors no ye be ba ho am say di kan cra ka ho asem dada. There's a certain professor, a friend of Professor Bokwin. Aba bonten abeka ministers are appoint to mu bebre no aka ni nyina aka ho asem. Ti kan pese can be read some portion bit echel nanka.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I say the CD exchange rate under the MPP That's between 2017 to 2019, is twice as stable as it was under NDC. That was between 2013 to 2016. I said the average depreciation under NDC was 18% compared to 8.7% under President Akufo-Addo. That was what the Vice President said in Kumasi on Tuesday. And with respect to the Meridi Achono, the Obeka farm.
And you're not correct. I dare over the kind and you're not correct. Of course, this is election year. He's the Vice President. So, no, what's that KBB? Let me remind you in case I refer what can be said. The end, that was when he was in opposition. Or can say the NDC, who were then in government, can play all the propaganda. But if the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
Yeah.
Now, exchange rates, the cedi to the dollar, you told me say, at that time, before he came to power, now you're told him, say, now, Ghana, less than 5 cedis to the pound, 5 cedis to the dollar, the pound. And as I say, your pound, your British pound, it's right, it's more than 7 cedis to the pound. And the dollar is also more than 5 cedis. So what does that tell you? It tells you straight away, just for me and you to quote Baumia's own, your friend say quotation, if the fundamental, that the war form the exchange rate will expose you when it's over the roof. The exchange rate in Ghana is all over 5 cedis to a pound.
But Ajachum, sir, Ajachum,
what can so arrest the city, or the key number, the IGP. When people are one more cut.
Ajachum, come mouse some UB figure to this here. Sir, in the world right now, no, especially in January, no, unim say cedi no na the best performing currency against the dollar.
One can search.
It's an about me kind.
Masa, so we may catch that say, come on, what before 7th of January 2017, not dollar, me and total 5 60% to the dollar. It was less than that. One also be taking off 1 year, it's more than 5, close to even 6 cedis to the dollar. That why is it so? It tells you, say, we'll be a winning economics, then see the fundamentals were weak then. On that, and now saying that we'll be compensate performing better than NDC. We are talking about NDC, not dollar, and your 5 cedis, they're less, they're about 4 something.
Omujan 4.2. Omujan 4.2.
Yeah, they say I should call 5 plus.
And they say 5.35.
Yeah, so how then can you tell even a class 1 boy say when performing better? How do you compare? I did I told 5, I did I will buy very 4. I mean, tell me, this is common sense, please. So, so why are we going through all this when you know the fundamentals were weak? On the end, you see there 4 something, 5 something. So, according to Baumia's prescription, then the fundamentals are definitely weak under his watch. Simple.
Okay, all right.
And I won't is that you still don't see the simple basic arithmetic. You don't see it that way. That's what I see.
Yeah. By the time I be
what the Concord said, yeah, one can say if you are playing propaganda, it means that your
also when the fundamentals are weak, the foreign exchange will expose you.
The exchange rate will expose you.
Yeah.
And exchange, what happened in internet is here. When I can say, you go to, you restrict yourself to Baumia, your okay. Exchange rate, I expose you Baumia. That is what I'm saying.
But Ajachum, and America say, in contrast to what you are saying, we know the American, these are facts. These are facts. In January, they're all kind of there, to be honest, because on no fun within a certain period of time. So, on no person chess, and I make out them. I mean, really, I say and show. I say at the end of 2008, the exchange rate of the cedi to the dollar was 1.18 Ghana cedis. At the end of 8 years, the nominal exchange rate almost quadrupled to 4.2 Ghana cedis. But that's for under the MPP, the exchange rate has moved from $4.2 at the end of 2016 to $5.35. And Bank of Ghana as at 11 February 2020. Indeed, for the MPP to match the almost four-fold Usain like dash of the nominal level of the CD exchange rate under the NDC, the CD exchange rate will have to reach some 15 Ghana cedis to $1. Sana about Miaka. And in general, no, for the month of January in the world, the CD known as performing creditably better with respect to US dollar. Appreciated by 3.4% in January. And to know within the time frame, I'm saying Japia, Eddie can be some figures be, I don't know. It's me reference to Japia. So or say within Mahama time, 4 years, see the need depreciated by 300%. But on the fire, within that same period, you see the net depreciated by 25%. And like relatively, not just say, I mean, say, all compare BBA, over free at a certain point. Now, how far you've gone. It will share 300% and 25%, and that's definitely somebody is doing better. And on
paper, you can say what you are saying.
And to say that me debate
when you come to the streets, the ordinary man, what he Kumasika DT, what he Bantuma market, he or she does not understand all these.
Yeah, it's not a honor than I am a bone of contention, no, many a Japia Ekasano. Jamaica Ekasano, a honor than I yet me bone of contention. Say, fine, you can't win now on paper. Now, what about on the market? And no car, I'm saying, Obidi Kamba, so your friend Benjamin, Messako Fanama, Babichim. Or no, they can't say, Baumia was speaking to intellectuals. It is definitely Obama figures. Name Momoko Makola, or was any Obesia Kano. I may put two questions and say, there's a Makola for no any intellectuals, or how many real intellectuals? No? Because Makola ni no basing the argument with respect to Niema Obukum, or no fun on Niema on the ground. Until intellectual no fun just on paper. And then Makola ni no fun or fun the actual situation on the ground. No, dear, I am fun so no real intellectual. Until a German say, me come a judgment me do be pim has a crana, ya far other people more line, no, ya form of views. Okay, that's about okay, all right. Hello, Benjamin. Hello, Dr. Ajungo. Hello, Dr. Ajungo.
Yes, I do. All
right. That's about. Man, what else? Yeah, I said that. You know. Achibobo, Bamaso.
Oh,
nice one. Now, Abraham to say. Hello, Achibobo.
Yeah, but the boss whining.
DJ Luchis.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All right.
I jump bode.
Na me bisu shira.
My room number so fire or
and the Jama also fire na
me cut my partner if you are bored now I'll just comment on that.
For now no. So ka do person ka bia e ja platform. Yeah.
Okay. About small statistics being meaning this and one I will continue there, but if there are some issues debatable, I can make a quick comment on that. But personally, I can't discovering yourself. So, what potential do you see? So, the didn't who papa, who bonnie. What the papa Ben I will beat when we beat my boy about. We've been talking on that for some time now. At least for the last 3 shows. I can't watch them pass. We committed 3 years by. But I don't think we're in the election and I'm a one.
Yeah.
And there were 2 major forces in Ghana. So, what I want to do is say, if you like where we are now, should we look for independent candidates? Because the reason for the failure of largely created, when you go through the vehicle to become elected leader, become compromised. And see, even if you have a mind of what I say,
yeah.
And see, either say electoral commission will be a police person that will police at least the two major forces to bring because Ghana for any radio leaders take a decision. But Ghana for any paboni for ya and one in ya coming from the what? When they didn't Dr. Buzia to free mu. They were not bad people, they were good people. And which means that even when the people are not good, you can get someone who is good as a leader. So if there's a problem, the bad stop with the leader. But what is the majority? The different Europe, they try to look for who can meet that need as a. And then when they go through a crisis that they need a leader who is a liar or somebody who is a liar, it doesn't matter the person is a Christian, is a gay, or whatever. As long as the person is ready to can be able to establish vote for the person. Enti Bruni Suban, the Bruni Suban on Kratem, what I say? The Bruni Suban our terrorism. You see the behavior of a Western person in his vote. I don't what let me just say.
Yeah, Matthias.
If you want to know the mindset of most of the Western Europe, you see their mindset in the way they cast their vote. Because they see their vote as expression of need, their vote as serving their interest. In theater, we are once we be because it is the will of the people. What I say? Unless there's a controversy, because if the will of the people is that Ghana has to do A, B, C, D, who is the judge to protect the will of the people? But what I say? And in the rule of law, you see that in certain instances, the will of the people even preside over the constitution. And what we need to do now is say, what is the will of Ghanaians? The will of the Ghanaians is that Ghanaians will be very competitive in the global space. Do we have the infrastructure to deliver that? The current infrastructure is not fit for purpose. Because no one can tell me the leadership of Ghana they are bad people. No, they are not bad people. They are good people. Now, so, Master, sister.
We are radio, and this is Aquento4 Radio.
Or yet, doctor. The whole of Western Europe, highly regarded. With me to Nipakuma, regime. This person is a person of integrity and of high moral standard. Can politics in Ghana compromise this person? Okay? That should tell you, say, you can be good and you can have Abjempa, but the system will compromise you. And then they stayed in Europe, they've gone back home. The woman they divide themselves into leadership, the system crashed them. Why? Open who took crying. I made a car mount. Can I made a man as a written with you so no. The first thing also. A pacho Uncle Dun can only face in it. Ubenya, what I say, aha. Everything. So, oh, I've been packed. That will be a pona. Oh, because of Ubedun can only face whatever. Makoto Toyota, brand new. Okay? But if you Kumasi Concran, Kumasi Tunkran, yeah, quino, Portos and Kwan. But the came, come, maybe Unkana can I had that. We to see motorways in order to call Accra to Kumasi. We do not carry that. And we should be more interested in systems. Now the question is design systems. Okay, Besma will say, drive from here to Germany. And made the car no crano, ne bearing and crankshaft ninja. Okwa na overheating channel. And a Messawa car, a Ferrari, Musoko, who sees one I do, who do Germany within 6 hours or 8 hours. Repacho, car Mudian Albeji Diaco.
With a obvious answer.
And then you say, if you elect a leader in Ghana and the constitution is bad, what first do you have to do? Because you, Nipa na bebu on constitution na bebu my no. Constitution is a defective, meboa. So how can the constitution even allow if you are saying to deliver?
Now I didn't think I was a constitution in there.
Okay. Anyway, he started Fourth Republic in 1992. The Constitution is designed for a person with integrity, a person with high moral standard to deliver the results. The Constitution is designed to make one person autocratic. The Constitution is designed to minimize check and balances. The Constitution also designed in such a way that before you become the leader to use the Constitution, you are also corrupt or you are compromised. When you put this thing together, you get an infectious coach, the leader, you get infectious team people, and then you get an infectious football playing field. What I say? And what you can see, progressively, everybody comes and do better than the other. And a lot of cosmetic politics going on. Okay? In the Yemfa Ghana police, what I see as wrong. Pato, there.
No, Hopper.
Okay. Constitution, so we refer the right article, but I'll quote it to you. When in a different organizational structure,
yeah.
What we say, who could maybe a one? Your structure, your board of directors, maybe and it was their kind of subordinates and so much more. In the a command and control, what I say? Not a structure how tax is allocated. Do you know who is the head of Ghana Police as designed by Ghana Constitution? Police Council.
The Vice President.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the composition of Ghana Police?
Yeah, I'm the Vice President. Now by Minister for Interior. Now by IGP. Appointed by the President.
Interior, no sir.
Appointed by the President.
In the design of the police structure, 80 to 70% allegiance to the Ghana government in power.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what are they supposed to do? They are supposed to function. Almost like appointment. One almost like it's not working. Your court system, okay. Who appoints the Supreme Court judge?
The President.
Okay. In Consultation Council of State,
yeah.
Okay. And then, do you know the judges may lobby or they may not lobby? What do you think may go on?
They will lobby.
Let me give you a clue. Why is it that anytime they set up any commission, the people later on, some of them find themselves in the High Court, Supreme Court? So on Saturday, there's no ceiling as who will be the judge. In the judiciary, they all know. And I saw who the announced so cover by me boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Parliament. Parliament, you know, Constitution, nipa do saying, and also Mutimi Koka executive.
And that's
half of the ministers must come from Parliament.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the question, also so no one oversight responsibility. And I was here appointed as a minister. So when you are there and you are the majority in government, you want to look for appointment and I'm and people say, 92 to date, you know. How are they able to challenge bills submitted by the executive? The secretary want to say, Sebi, Yame Ebo Yasi, Sebi, Ebi Huan, the Ebisu Huan, so
yeah.
And see, I mean, I know that's one in one day, also a challenge. Oh, yeah, do you think, say, Parliament no more, or money one day?
Some can see.
Okay. And the Parliament almost same boy.
Mm-hmm.
And Pastor, yeah, okay, Central London, a sad drama. Yes, a theater. Also, your favorite another choreography. Also, the art and the process in music. I'm born your man. Okay, but I'm fucking a fine example. I'm doing you Agatha. Agatha, if you mean Bam Bam. Who's a GD Pame boy? Who's Satia? No, you born you know. What I say? No, be so organ. No, be so the fire, no be the fire. That's what we call the choreography. What I say? Now, be so ebo a akasanemon. Che. Now it says, "Won't say be a set away. Can I maybe switch now? No more, sir." You put all these things together to make the music beautiful. Me boy.
Yeah.
And then see, what I'm trying to tell you is say, take these things into management perspective in Ghana. Okay. What is that choreography to deliver? Okay. Or say, I'll do responsible. I'll do smart borrowing. Yeah. A bank will say he will do responsible borrowing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see that in all two, there's some sort of debt that will come along the line. The difference you can see now, let's say, one comes, life may be slightly better than the other, but the fundamentals doesn't change. But what I say, share the currency, depreciated for 25 years. A baby over piano or say the structure of the economy. You say the structure of the economy for 25 years there. Can 4 years change the structure of Ghana economy? Okay. So why would you accept a responsibility, a manifesto to discharge 4 years mandate that will change the structure of the economy? Should you accept it? So anytime you win power, the first thing is that let me change the constitution, put it to Ghanaian people, please. 4 years empty me yet. Ghana for Mr. Yansano, Abano Bebano, only 7 years. Obejat when I'm on into. What I hear? So you now need, because you didn't come review
DJ Luchis.
Okay. Men funny say, my mount 1 acre of land. What I hear? Monsieur could do a brew, na a brew na be diano. Yeah, harvest Nines came from.
Trying to round the up, mammy. I'm on my back, man. So does Kakra.
What I'm saying is, one party may perform better than the other based on economic indicators, based on the things happening now, can touch on inflation, can touch on interest rate, can touch on some level of unemployment. There is dispute as to the cost of living aspect. There's a challenge on the borrowing aspect. There's a huge deficit on infrastructure. How does all these things put together make us global competitive? And that's it.
Okay. All right. And before Sobekon, we're there under 2 minutes. I say, Baumia Kojina K University, I can some kakra. So, now the Okanya, so I say we are better managers of the economy with respect to Bank of Ghana data. Minim say what me enya akwanya akenkan kakra.
Oh, what is data? So, then we call data usage. So there are many things he can point out to you to demonstrate what he has done, which is good. Okay?
All right.
The only challenge I have with data, I'll speak about the good side of data. Maybe especially if you call Bank of Bobosia, TMHO.
Mitio Power, just all 2 minutes.
If you call Bobosia or Banga, if you are 80% 18 interest. So qua if you are 12%. So why would a private bank who is profit making institution decide that I want more charging you less in and at the moment I see say not government based, private bank for say via Barclays Bank Ghana. If 4 years ago, me kwaje position of Barclays Bank, they charge me 20%. And then me call Barclays Bank now, or give me 12% there. Barclays Bank is not for the Christmas. So, obtaining interest rates in so then I know say the BSC and internal Barclays Bank, sir. But what I say?
What I say, pa?
Inflation there, me find Yajuma. See, I going to me find inflation in Yajuma. Inflation, you should write about me as a yardstick or demonstrate previous administration, the correlation between inflation and prices of goods and services in Boko. What I say? Boko market. And then if I want to go by that, I'll find it difficult to accept inflation today and prices today. When what I say? Then, because you majority near debt stock and now debt your statement of standard accounting financial gap so guidelines information. But what I say?
Yeah.
And a must set of rules that can be used to prepare financial information. If you pray within the rules, you're okay. There will be your friend knows take any financial data wrong. Besides the data is in the footnote, the information that can not be put in figures or information that can be put in figures, but cannot be put in the financial statement. What I say? Data now. And the case okay, in say ABR 24 radio. More run it. What I say? You go and do. But I know, $2 billion. And your loan there, it in your books. Okay? Now, Obisaba, and this is about okay, GMPC, GM organization, can they combate my boss? The bank Ghana account. But Ghana banks now call Jiremo Sabusian Mo, I guarantee the GMP so to Yasakana, Ghana ban the baby to Yasakana. Trade is in a defined debt. One nation. Do I have any commitment or obligation towards you? Obligation, if I default, your honor can be pulled to court so that I may have to answer the consequences. Budget in one. You then see, say, every budget be a base, get the footnotes, get the notes be share what you say. Ghana, Yakobo Bosian, we and Kayakahu. It's in the books of GMPC. Yakobo Bosian, we Ghana Water Company. Yes, but it's a Ghana Water Company, no. Ombe Mobe to Moka. A couple Busian way, and when you say that, any part of Busian on what can say, okay, looking at these things, you know, what is the exposure of your risk? Should have them put them in. And in Cuba, we say, GDP, say, no, oh, calculate GDP. What I say, one of the components is debt. So if you can manage your debt, you can manage your GDP. So financial figures are data, but it's how smart you are to use the data. But what I say?
Come again. What kind of?
What I'm saying is financial representation has to be based on data.
All right.
It is how that data is used. Okay? And the understanding of the data, and then one rely on it.